You think
that's it, it's fenced in. So now that was a bit of a bust.
It was a very interesting road to go.
The road to it was fantastic.
Yeah, lots of little different things
To see.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. No worries.
So now we're on our way to Riviersonderend.
Good.
Looking forward to that. We've
And
been
now
through it.
I'm starving now.
I'm starving too. Get something to eat there. But we've been through Riviersonderend I don't know how many times, but never explored it.
Because it's right on the end.
N2. So now we're going to explore Riviersonderend. Now honestly,
Yes.
this is not my favorite part, is getting onto the national roads.
It helps get us where we need to go.
Here we are entering the town of Riviersonderend.
Pretty here, eh?
Yeah, very pretty.
Ducks.
Wow. The entrance into the town is quite impressive.
It's pretty.
Looking at it in a different way now, you know, not just racing through.
Yeah, like we've always done.
Yeah. The sun unfortunately is not in the right position, but what a lovely church. This is a better angle. Got the guy dangling at the top there doing his pressure washing. Now this is Janae. She's helped me see the church on the inside. She opened it up and she let me in, but she refuses to speak English to me, so I'm not going to push her. But she was very friendly. The congregation was established in 1922. But she did tell me that they're going to be celebrating the church's 100th year, the congregation's 100th year of existence, from 1922 till 2022. Look at that. Organ pipes. This is what it looks like from the pulpit. That at the back there behind the glass must be the mother's room for the babies crying. See if I can go up to the organ. A better view of the congregation from there. Wow. So the celebration is planned for the weekend of the 2nd, 3rd and 4th of December, I think. I think that's what she mentioned to me. That could be repainting the whole church and getting it ready for the centenary celebration. You guys all met Janae now, who didn't want to speak to me in English. But she was amazing to let me go through the church on my own and just have a look at and see what it looks like. And the fact that they're getting it ready for their 100th year celebration is fantastic. Interesting information about this congregation. It was established in 1922, but Mrs. Edith McIntyre, who owned the farm Tierhoek, sold it to the church for £6,000 back then. And then what the church did was, I think it was in 1923, after that, they had an auction and they sold off plots around the area in the town of existing town. They sold the plots in 1923, and that's how the village got to be in existence. So we've decided this is where we want to stop for lunch. Oh, this is lovely, eh? Look at this. Wow.
That's cool.
This is nice, eh?
Yeah.
You manage, yeah, shall I?
No, we're fine, thank you. No, we're good, yeah.
I'm fine. Thank you so much.
Grapetizer and appletizer.
Love it.
This is lunch. Sonia's ordered herself the savory mince with
Mozzarella.
and I ordered the bacon, cheese and mushroom omelette for lunch.
You excited?
Very, yeah.
This is very late for the first meal of the day.
Stunning.
Thumbs up? Perfect.
20 Main Road. It's called the Potloper Coffee Shop. They got a beautiful little tea garden in the back there where we sat having lunch. Okay, we just took a chance coming down this road, stopped and asked people in the school grounds, where's the Kleinbergie Hiking Trail? And they said we just carry on straight with this road, so let's hope we find it. Now the reason I'm coming up to the Kleinbergie Hiking Trail, apparently there's a cannon at the top here, and this cannon was used to call up the townspeople for military service. And what they used to do is, it was in the whole Overberg region, I don't know how many of these cannons there are, they used to fire these cannons when they called the people for military service.
Wow.
Now what's interesting is that this cannon has been fired apparently 8 times in the past, and the 2 dates that I could find was 1795 and 1806.
So it dates back to the late 1700s?
Late 1700s, and that was only when the Cape was under attack or threatened by war that they used to fire this thing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. There's the town. Wow.
It's pretty.
It is pretty.
Trust you to now go find the steepest road in Riviersonderend. Perhaps we can ask.
Ask them.
Alright, so we were on the right track.
On the right track.
We were
Just
supposed to turn up here.
turn up right, yeah.
No, left.
Now it's left, but we were supposed to turn right, yeah.
You warned us against the
Oh,
road.
this road, yeah. This,
What?
yeah. Let's see.
I don't know. I'm scared for sharp rocks. That's all. The road looks okay, but
No.
there are many rocks in the road. That's what I'm afraid of. Just slow.
Slowly. Slow and steady.
Yes, slow.
Look, there's Riviersonderend.
Oh wow, it's gorgeous the view, eh?
Yeah.
It's better already.
Yes.
I just jump out and run down the mountain if a car has to come from the front now.
I doubt whether there's any cars from the front.
Hopefully we can see the cannon without actually doing the hike.
I'm sure this road goes, the way I understand it, this road goes all the way to the cannon. There, I'm sure it is.
Where?
I'm
Here
sure.
to the right.
Yes.
You think
Yes,
that's...
that's it. It's fenced in.
And it is.
And it's the cannon. Look at that.
Heavens.
Now this is the cannon. Can you believe it that it was fired in 1795 and 1806 and apparently 6 other times as well. There's some plaque on here. I want to see what it says. Yeah, the plaque confirms the story I told, that it was fired in 1795 and 1806. Fantastic. Now this was an interesting stop
Very.
and an exciting
much
one
so.
to reach.
So now it's
All the way
the
down.
way back down.
Yep. So we're down.
Again, I can't help but notice the wide road.
But what's interesting now that you mention the wide roads, and we're always on about the wagons turning
Yeah.
around in them. This area, the Overberg, now the Riviersonderend falls in the Overberg area, has been explored since 1663 by the Dutch people, the Dutch East India Company. They used to come from the Cape, and you remember Jan van Riebeeck only arrived in South Africa in 1652. So it wasn't long after that, 11 years later, they started exploring this area, and they started trading with the local Hessequa people in the region. They used to buy cattle, and they used to trade with cattle and everything with the local Hessequas. What's interesting for me is the name of the place, because they used to give it Dutch names. They used to call it Riviersonderend because of the Dutch, you know.
Yes.
But that actually derives from the Hessequa people who call this place Kana Kam Kana, which means water, endless water.
So, do you think there was a lot of water in the area back then, like more than today?
I wouldn't know if there was less or more water, but this river is definitely flowing, because when we crossed over it there by the Storms Vlei, it was flowing strongly there.
Was that the Sonderend River?
That's the Riviersonderend, that's the Sonderend River.
So I'm just wondering what it looked like back then, because, you know,
Well, you can
humans
imagine.
have changed landscapes so much for the
Another
worse.
interesting that you say that is that they came here and they discovered yellow wood trees and a whole lot of different types of trees for forestry. So this was major forest.
I could only imagine. Yet it looks like a peaceful town, eh?
It is, eh? Listen, I think it's time for us to hit the road.
All right. It was a good stop.
Nice stop. Riviersonderend's got major history. I enjoyed it. Okay, now we're on our way to Greyton.